Yo guys, Josh Spurs 123 here for another video, and it's going to be my Premier League predictions, season 18 to 19, starting from 20th, going up all the way to first place. And yeah, obviously I'm sort of 2 weeks late to let everyone's played twice now, but I did do this before. I did this like 3 weeks ago, I promise you. But if you don't believe me, then don't believe me. But I did this about 3 weeks ago. Before I always do my predictions whether I film it or not. I write it down. But I'm giving you my predictions now. And yeah, obviously it's been a bit weird. Like I'm uploading the holiday vlogs, Watford vlogs, like because I did a video and then I haven't uploaded for a few weeks because I've been away. Now I've been back for like a week, almost 2 weeks actually, and I haven't uploaded them because I'm getting caught up on time. Sorry, but they all will be uploaded as soon as. I apologise for that. But let's not change subjects. I'll be uploading this video as it is uploaded now. Then I'll be uploading holiday vlogs. Then the Watford vlogs will be coming, and then soon enough the Israel vlog will be coming in November. Anyway, let's get straight into this video. I'm not going to talk about each team for more than 30 seconds because, like last time, it was quite a long video. I don't want to make it as long, but I'm not going to be like, they're finishing there, blah, 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 move on. Like, I want to talk a bit more in detail. I don't want to be like, they're finishing there because I think they will. Like, I'm going to give a reason. So, in 20th place, I've gone with, most people might have gone with them, but I'm going to go with Cardiff. They've done well to get up to the Premier League, but realistically, they haven't got the most money. I don't think they did enough signings. I don't think they have quality in their team, or enough quality to stay up. They might finish 18th or 19th, but I've put them in 20th because I think there's other teams that will go down but will finish higher than them. In 19th place, I've gone with Brighton. They did well last season, finishing 15th, I think. Yeah, they didn't expect to stay up, I imagine. I don't think it'll be their year because, again, I don't think they've brought in a lot of quality. No, I can't even, not that I know of, no. 19th place, I'm going with Brighton. 18th place, I'm going with Huddersfield. Now, that means I've left two new promoted teams not to go down. But Huddersfield in 18th place, they're going down. Again, they did alright last season. But it's the same sort of thing, and I'll be saying this mostly. They haven't brought in anyone. They haven't actually lost anyone. But, again, I don't think... It's going to be the same answer, but I just don't think Huddersfield have quality and nothing else to say. I just think Huddersfield will come 18th and they'll beat someone else to the job. Just surviving 17th place, I've gone with Southampton. Now, they've actually lost a lot of players throughout the years, and this is where I think their quality is going to go down. But I still think they're going to survive and stay up. But Southampton are going to come 17th. They need to sign someone big when they just about stay up, in my opinion, for next season. 16th, sorry about the train, but in 16th, I'm going with Newcastle. They finished about mid-table, a bit higher than last season. But they've actually got good quality. They've got good quality. This is not about that they've got no quality like the other teams below them that I've predicted. It's just about that I think there's other teams that will just do better than Newcastle, simple as that. So I'm putting Newcastle in 16th. 15th, good, the trains are around today, aren't they? But in 15th place, I'm going with Fulham. Now, yeah, I think Fulham fans will take that 15th place. I'm putting them there because the chemistry, they haven't got maybe they haven't got the best quality of a team, but the chemistry is so good, and they do have quality players actually, in my opinion. With Mitrovic up front. Now I'm going to start to talk about the players because I recognise more the players now. I do know a lot of players from the bottom teams, but I'm going to start talking about them more now. But yeah, Fulham have Mitrovic, they have Thomas, they have Kearney, good, brilliant midfielder. Ryan Sessegnon, the still 19-year-old teenager winger, brilliant. I think they have brilliant chemistry. I think they'll stay up. 15th they'll take, solidly staying up. 15th place Fulham. In 14th we're going to Bournemouth. Surprisingly, and people would have thought when they came up they would go straight back down. They're a small club. They haven't got a lot of money. They've got 11,000 seater stadium, which is tiny, like a very, very, very much lower league stadium. But that doesn't matter. They've got good chemistry. They've got a good team. Players like good strikers like Josh King and Callum Wilson. Players like Steve Cook. They've got good defenders, all-round players. Again, not the best quality, but they all just link well. And they've got young depth like Lewis Cook coming through and everything. And Fraser. They've got some good players, young talent, and they link so well together. Brilliant chemistry. Bournemouth are coming 14th, in my opinion. In 13th, it's Crystal Palace. I think they'll come 13th. That's better than last. I can't remember where they finished last season actually, because I'm not looking at it right now, which might be a bit silly, but it doesn't matter. It makes it more hard for me, which is good. But I think Palace will come 13th because Zaha, they've kept Zaha. They might have even gone down if they lost Zaha. But simple as that. They've got Zaha. They've got other alright players, but they've got Zaha. They'll do well. They'll come 13th. They'll take that. In 12th place, Leicester. Obviously, you might think they should finish a bit higher, but no, they've dropped down since they won the league. And I think that they'd expect that. 12th, they'd probably take that, mid-table. They want Europa League football stuff, or Champions League even, but they're not going to get there, are they, right now, realistically? Maybe in the future, because they've got money, obviously, and they're using it well. That's why I think they'll come 12th place. They've signed some decent players, but I can't really remember them. But they've done all right. They've kept all their players apart from Mahrez. And I've said they'd come at least 10th or 9th or 8th, or even higher if they had Mahrez, but they don't. They've lost him. But they've signed a few players. Yeah, 12th place, they'll take that. So yeah, Leicester coming 12th. 11th, Watford. I think Watford will come 11th because that'll be their best finish, and it doesn't look like they're going to go down at any point. I think they're just going to have a very good spell in the league. They're not going to do well and then just drop massively. I think they'll just be quite consistent. Lose against the bigger teams, lose against a couple of weak teams, but then they'll be consistent and win a lot of games throughout the Premier League. And I think they'll come near enough mid-table, 11th. They've signed players. Pereira looks good there. They've signed permanently. Ben Foster in goal. Yeah, it looks like Andre Gray settled them well. So yeah, I think Deeney might even carry them as well. But yeah, I think Watford will come 11th and they'll take that, and maybe more to come from them in the future. In 10th, I'm going West Ham. Now, 2 weeks in, yes, they look dreadful, but I think when they settle in, they'll actually be really good. This probably won't work. I don't think this will be. I think this is a terrible prediction putting them 10th. And obviously I don't like West Ham, but I do think they'll come 10th because players like Yarmolenko and Felipe Anderson and, Hernandez settling in a bit more. Have you Hernandez up front, and Arnautovic looks better than ever. They've bought 2 young defenders, I can't remember who they were again, and Jack Wilshere, and that right back they signed from Fulham, I can't remember what his name is. But yeah, they've got a very strong team. Once they settle in, Lingard together, I do think they can come 10th, but they might be wrong. But I think West Ham will come 10th. Okay, getting to the top half. And now, 9th place, I'm going Burnley. They've also not had the best start, but they came 7th last season. I think they'll drop a little bit. Brilliant chemistry of their team. Decent quality. Yeah, it's more about how they link well together. Good from set pieces and stuff. Yeah, I think Burnley will come 9th, and they'll take that. And obviously they've got Europa League football as well, so that will get in their way a bit. But I think they'll come 9th, they'll take that. So yeah, Burnley coming 9th. Wolves in 8th, yes. What a prediction that is. People would think they would even go down or be much lower down in the bottom half of the table. Nope. Did you see them in the Championship? They bossed it, and I think they'll do good in the Premier League. They'll come 8th, so close to getting Europa League playoffs or whatever. But yeah, they'll be buzzing with that, and they could even have a better future because they've got so much money. Portuguese chemistry, who do they have again? They have Jota, Jimenez, they also signed. They've got Costa, Ruben Neves, Rui Patricio in goal, Giammattino, just unbelievable players. Yeah, I think Wolves will do well. Wolves will come 8th. Brilliant chemistry with them. 7th, I'm going with Everton. I think they'll do well again, much better than last season because they've signed players like Richarlison from Watford, who looks like he's doing well with them. And they've kept their good players, really. Looks like they're linking well together, settling in. I think they'll come 7th and play off Europa League. In 6th, this is the big 6 now. We obviously know most people are going to predict these 6 to be here. But yeah, you never know. Some people might not. But I'm going in 6th place with Chelsea. I just don't think they've done enough. They came 5th last season. I think even Arsenal will do better than them. And I think Chelsea will come 6th. And they've signed Jorginho, whatever his name is, and they're a good goalkeeper. But they've lost Courtois. Almost lost Hazard, but didn't. Jorginho's a good player, but I don't know, he's probably a world-class player, or he'll be world-class. But I don't think that's enough to pick them up. I don't think they'll get top 4, maybe 5th. Above Arsenal, but obviously you know where I'm putting Arsenal now. But yeah, in 6th place I'm going with Chelsea because I don't think they have as good as quality. If they came 5th last season, they haven't done much to their team this season. I think they'll come 6th this season, but I might be wrong. I'll probably be well wrong, but they're my predictions. In 5th place, as you know now, I'm giving it away, I'm going with Arsenal. I think that's realistic for them, but they'll finish higher than Chelsea in my opinion because they've actually brought in players like Leno in goal and Socrates. young players. Yeah, and they've, you know, obviously got Aubameyang, Lacazette, Ozil still, Bellerin. I think they'll do well, but they're not going to beat the other top 4 teams. They're not going to get the top 4. I think Arsenal will come 5th. In 4th place, I'm going with my boys, Tottenham. If we come 4th, I will be buzzing with that. At this stage, we had chances 3 seasons ago and 2 seasons ago to win the league, and we didn't, unfortunately. Last season, we just edged it to come 3rd, which we're buzzing with. We'll be nowhere near winning the league or anything, and I don't think we'll be anywhere near winning the league this time. But I do think we'll come 4th. We'll take that. Champions League, moving stadiums and stuff, it's going to be difficult. We haven't signed anyone, but we've signed new deals with them and kept our players. But I think we'll come 4th, and I'll take that. Come on, Spurs. In 3rd place, I'm going with Man United. Yes, I just don't think they'll be able to beat the other 2 in the top 2. I just don't. I think Liverpool and Man City are better than them. Just Man United could even finish below. Even Tottenham could finish above Man United, but they haven't brought in anyone massive. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think that at least they've kept players. Pogba will do better. Young players like Lingard, Rashford, you know, they'll do well. Lukaku might do well as well. I just don't think they'll be able to beat Liverpool, Man City to it, but they'll do well and come 3rd. But obviously they want to win the league, but I don't think they'll do it. In 2nd place, so this is to decide who wins the league in my opinion. This actually, you might actually be shocked. I'm going 2nd place, Man City. I know I'll be well wrong. I think Man City now will win the league, seeing them in the first 2 games. But like I said, now you know I did this before the league started, and you can believe me, because I put Man City 2nd. Everyone's going to put Man City 1st now, in my opinion. It's still early days, but I think everyone's like, oh yeah, they've lost De Bruyne for injury, and they're still wrecking teams 6-1 and 2-0 against Arsenal and 6-1 against Huddersfield. They'll come 2nd though, that's what I put my opinion. Amazing quality. I just don't think they'll do a double, but I put City 2nd. I'll probably be wrong, but yeah, in my opinion, City to come 2nd. In 1st place, I'm going with Liverpool. Could be wrong because City might go above them, but I reckon they'll be there. Yeah, I'm going on my prediction, and I think Liverpool will come. You know, if they don't come 1st, they'll be City 2nd. They'll be City's closest challengers, in my opinion. But I'm going on my predictions, and I'm putting Liverpool 1st because they've got Van Dijk as their defender still. It looks like Lovren's settling in to be a bit better. Players like Joe Gomez, Alexander-Arnold, young defenders. Andrew Robertson. Yeah, they've got Klein as well if he's back from injury or whatever. They've got good defenders now. And Addison is a goalkeeper. No more Mignolet Karius at the moment, apart from backup maybe. But they've got a starting goalkeeper, a world-class young 24-year-old goalkeeper of Addison. Brilliant. And they've got Fabinho in a CDM role, which is good. Maybe instead of Henderson will on the bench. I don't take it in turns or whatever. Fabinho is brilliant. He'll be world-class. He's really good. He's still only like 24 as well. 23 even. I don't even know. Keita, unbelievable. I think he's maybe world class now, seeing him in the first 2 games for Liverpool, but he'll definitely be world class as he's still only 23 as well. Young players, he's all round a centre mid player. That's their midfield sorted really, and they have Wijnaldum there as well in the midfield 3 maybe with Fabinho, Wijnaldum and Keita. Fabinho dropping down a little bit in CDM with Keita, and Wijnaldum in the attacking more midfield positions. But then you've got obviously the Firmino up front, the Salah on the right, and the left wing Mane as a front ridiculous attacking 3, which I think will wreck everyone again. And they've kept them obviously, but they've also got Shaqiri as a brilliant backup winger, which is brilliant. Players like Solanke growing. Yeah, I'm putting Liverpool 1st. I could be wrong with Man City because Man City might come 1st. They probably will. But I'm going on my predictions, and Liverpool are going to come 1st. Let's run through them quickly again. Cardiff 20th, 19th Brighton, 18th Huddersfield, 17th Southampton, 16th Newcastle, 15th Fulham, 14th Bournemouth, 13th Palace, 12th Leicester, 11th Watford, 10th West Ham, 9th Burnley, 8th Wolves, 7th Everton, 6th Chelsea, 5th Arsenal, 4th Tottenham, 3rd Man United, 2nd Man City, and 1st Liverpool. They're probably going to be well wrong, but they're my predictions. Obviously, it's got to a quite a long video, but it's hard to keep these videos quite short. But that's my predictions. Hope you like them. Here they are, in case you don't believe me. Break that. Pause it and look at it if you don't believe me. But they're my Premier League predictions. Hope you like them. Leave in the comments if you think mine were good, or put in the comments who you think will win their league or get relegated, or your whole prediction if you want to. But I don't expect you to make that effort. But thanks for watching this video. Drop a like. Subscribe if you're new, put the notifications bell on, and I'll see you later.